Hello, everybody. I am here. You might have trouble seeing me, though, or it might be a bit funny because my internet is rubbish. But the main thing is you can hear me. You don't need to see me. As I said to Richard, I could be standing here in my dressing gown. It'd be really good if you couldn't see me at all. So, you know where, I'm here. As long as you can hear me okay, let us know. That's the main thing. If there's any problem with the sound, let us know. But the picture, just ignore me because it's going all over the place apparently. I think it's also due to the weather because I'm on a boat as well. It rocks the internet, it interferes with my internet, so it's probably that. But hello to everybody, if there's anybody there. Hiya June, first of all. June's popped up on YouTube. Hiya June, June Malkin. What we're doing then is streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And all we're going to do is a bit of mediumship because that's all I do. So that's just chatting to your friends and your loved ones in the spirit world. And that's all I do, just pure mediumship. So you'll see how it works. If you're brand new, tell us that you're brand new and also where you're from as well. We like to know where you're from. That's good. And please share if you can so we can get our names out there. We're trying to spread this around a little bit. Hiya, Jennifer. First time here from the US. Ah, right, there you go then. Hiya, Jennifer. How did you find us? You're on YouTube, aren't you? If you're on YouTube, hiya, Heather. Heather Green. And Richard's in the background. Richard runs the... Hiya, Stacey. Richard runs the shop. He's the boss. He's in charge. He's in the background. He's the one that does all the running of it, but he also controls all the messages that go up. Hiya, Chris. I haven't seen you before either. Facebook, on Chris on Facebook. So yeah, Richard's the one that types all the messages up. I can only see whatever Richard puts on the screen. So if it seems like I'm ignoring you, yeah, go on then. Right, Susan. Hiya, Pam. Terry. Hiya, Terry. Hi, Kay and Nat. Kay, hi everybody. Now, Kay and Nat, I don't know if I said your name right, and Stacey. So Richard's just got them on coming up. So I'm reading all your comments at the moment, but it will slow down in a minute, hopefully, because this is how he looks at it. It's the amount of messages are going really quick. Hi, Alison. If anybody wants to chat, go over to YouTube, because they have a nice little chat and get to know each other over there while they're listening to the messages. Hiya, Nicole, Maxine, Kerry Setchell. Hiya, Kerry. I'm doing this. Having a little chat on YouTube. Jade. Hiya, Jade. Stacey with the lovely rainbows. Paula Whitehead from Facebook. It is, Pam. It's nice, but it's hard work living on a boat. Colleen, hiya, Colleen. How are you? Di, hello, Di. You made it then. Hello, Natalie. Di's usually gallivanting all over the country, she is, so she doesn't see me that much. The Friendly Bunch on YouTube, that's them. Kaz. Hello, Kaz. Robin, first one here. First one here. Right, Corey from Louise. Gosh, we're going all over the place, aren't we? Pete, Kerry, talking to each other, and Nicola. I've said a few hellos, so that's about it. So we say a few hellos, share away, and then I'll start in a minute when I know where I'm going to. And how it works, a lot of people on here have seen me working before, but for the newbies, hiya, Nicola. I don't select who I'm going to read. Spirit tell me where to go. Usually they're all... sometimes they'll point me in the right direction as somebody. I'll see somebody's name, but otherwise they will give me loads of information. Hi, Tiff. I haven't seen you before. Tiffany, I might come to you actually in a minute because I called you Tiff for some reason. I've got a Nan here, so I'll probably come into Tiffany in a minute. But yeah, that's how it works. Sometimes I will see a name and say I'm coming to you, and sometimes I will give loads of information and Richard will have to narrow it down to try and get me to the right person, because obviously when I start I won't see all of the comments flashing up. I'll only see the ones that Richard puts on screen. What I will say to you is when we're talking to you, keep typing to us to make sure we know you're there, because if we think we're not getting any response, then we'll move on. Hiya, Diane, we'll move on. Sheena, hiya, Sheena, thanks, Sheena. Kelly, hello, Kelly. And that's basically it. Yeah, type up. When you're acknowledging what we're saying to you, don't just put yes, put what you're saying yes to. Like, yes, I can understand the dad in spirit, so that we know we're on the right track and everybody else can see what's going on as well. And that's it. So we'll go back to Tiff then. Hiya, Nicholas. We'll start with Tiff because we spotted her name and a lovely nan coming and wants to grab her. That's what she's just said to me. I want to grab Tiffany. I want to grab Tiffany. So Tiffany, you've got a lovely lady on your mum's side, a nan that wants to come and say hello to you. And the first thing she's doing, Tiff, is she's waving like this. She's so excited. So I don't know if you've had a message of her before, but she's waving to you like this. So excited, she's saying, so excited to be speaking to you. These are her words, by the way. She wants to talk about the month of August meaning something. So that's going to be an anniversary, birthday or a passing. And she also tells me the name Jack in spirit will mean something to you as well. So Jack in spirit also wants to say hello. There is also a collie dog in spirit. She's bringing the animals first, which is unusual, but she wants to bring you a collie dog as well. So you should have knowledge, or she's got knowledge of a collie dog that's gone to spirit as well. Now, first thing she's talking about is I'll tell you what I'm doing with my hands, because sometimes I do things with my hands that relate to you or relate to somebody in spirit. So I'll keep doing this with my hands. So I don't know, Tiff, if you talk, I'm calling you Tiff. I don't know if it's because spirit are telling me to call you that or I've just shortened it. But yeah, she's making me hold my hands like this. So somebody talks with their hands like this. In fact, I'm doing this kind of thing. So somebody's got the habit of talking like this when they're or doing this when they're chatting. Okay, the first thing she's talking about is there's a child around here. There's some worry, she's saying, about a child around here, but it's not serious worry or anything like that. It's to do with schooling and the changing of schools. There's been a discussion on what school they should be going to. So watch for that around you, that your nan's aware of as well. She's talking about that. You flick your hands, okay. She's talking about, oh, I know you've just said many dogs, and then she's just put in my head, a bulldog terrier. So there's a bulldog terrier somewhere that she wants to mention as well. Okay, she's talking about this child. Yeah, there's something around the child where there's some schooling issue around somebody as well. Okay, so watch for that. It's only a discussion on the change of schools. Now she wants to put books into your hand because she's talking about new study, and she's calling it new study. So watch for a new area of study that you'll be going into. She's bringing that. She's bringing quite a few books as well, Tiffany. So watch for the books. She's got your hair and she's doing this kind of thing, you know, twisting it, Tiffany. It's either a memory or somebody, or apparently somebody does this, Tiff, or did this when they were a bit nervous, when they were sitting down. Okay, when they were sitting down. Okay, so she's got a memory of somebody doing this. Okay, she's talking about also, she's just changing the subject. She's talking about somebody's eyelashes, but she's putting on false eyelashes because she's obviously heard somebody talking about their eyelashes are not long enough. So somebody's been talking about that and your nan's been listening. That's all she's saying. Okay. Apparently somebody's a very good artist. Somebody's very good at drawing, she says, and arty stuff. But she's also, you know, they do that thing with paint where they flick the paintbrush and do the paintings like that. She's talking about somebody that can do that, or somebody that's been up to that. So watch for that as well. She's saying, I just wanted to pop in to let you know that I'm around because I've been missed. So somebody's obviously been talking about her, Tiffany, and she's realised, you know, she's popped in and realised that she's being missed. Apparently there's a need for common sense around you at the moment, she's saying, Tiffany. Okay, there's a need for common sense. She's having a bit of a laugh. Okay, no specific message other than to pop in and say hello to you. So that's all she's doing, popping in to say hello and to acknowledge she's around, and watch for the signs from spirit, she's saying, because you're well aware that spirit are around you. You should be. So watch for the signs for spirit, especially a feather that's just floated down in front of me. So watch for a sign that includes a feather just floating. It'll just come straight in front of you. Okay, leaving you with that, Tiffany. Hope that was okay for you. Chris Chris Murray ain't on tonight, is she, Richard? Because I got her straight away before I come on. Somebody wanted to talk to her. Okay then. Nicole, I know. Nicole. Chris Murray. You see, I've got somebody was shouting out Chris, and it was a dad for somebody. I thought it was Chris. Okay, who do you want? Oh, I think it was. Yeah, he can do. I'm just working out. Sometimes, yeah. Chris Reed. Go back to the other one a minute with the doggy. First one, Chris with the doggy. Chris Riak. I had a dad. I thought it was good. I think there was a dad here for Chris Murray as well that wanted a word with her. But Chris, do you understand a dad in spirit as well? I've got a lovely gentleman for you who's talking about you need a little bit of healing, Chris. So they're sending healing down to you as well. You know when they say you feel a little bit out of sorts, you know, you can't put your finger on it. He's talking about you can't put your finger on what's wrong. You feel a bit drained, Chris. He's talking about being drained, so a little bit tired. Apparently you need a bit of iron. He's giving you iron, as in Guinness or Mackerson. That's like symbolic for me, that you need a bit of iron, that you're a little bit tired. Okay, this lovely gent is talking about. Now there's a baby in spirit, Chris. In fact, he tells me there's 2 babies in spirit that belong in your family that have gone to spirit, just letting you know that the babies are okay. He's also talking about a link to he's going straight over to New Zealand with me, so there's a link or a connection to New Zealand. Oh, in fact, he's telling me it's a new link, so watch for the connection to New Zealand, somebody going over there or something like that, you know what I mean? The link to New Zealand is pointed out. Okay, what else? He's just said to me, Chris, he's singing this song, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we'll all have tea, he's saying. And I'm saying to him, what you're talking about? And he says, oh, Chris should know that a lady who used to love her cups of tea, and the kettle and the pot was almost always on, you know, ready for somebody to pop round for a cup of tea, but she loved her cup of tea, so the pot was always hot. And that's what he's talking about. You, but you should be able to acknowledge a lady in spirit that used to like her cups of tea as well. Okay, somebody likes Earl Grey tea as well. Okay, somebody down here, your dad is talking about liking Earl Grey tea. Okay, but this lady in spirit didn't. She liked the normal, you know, tea leaves. Okay, talking about tea leaves, Chris, there's also a lady in spirit that used to read the tea leaves as well that you should be aware of, but she also wants to give the tea leaves to you. So I don't know if you've had a go or you should be having a go, but reading the tea leaves, make sure you turn the cup 3 times and turn it up and have a look. Okay, so that's what she's talking about. The name Elsie from spirit, okay, wants to say hello to you as well. And also you've got Jack in spirit wants to say hello to you. Now you've been looking, okay, you've been looking at old photographs, and your dad is talking about looking through these old photographs, these black and white photographs. Somebody's been reminiscing, he says. Somebody's been reminiscing. He's just said to me, it's all quiet on the Western Front. It's all quiet on the Western Front. I was trying to query why he was saying it, because that's an old like army term, isn't it, on the Western Front, that type of thing. But he's said to me, it's around you, Chris. There's nothing going on at the moment. It's all gone quiet on the Western Front. It's like he's talking about you're almost like you're sitting there expecting to hear something, but it's gone quiet. Okay, and he's just said it's all quiet on the Western Front. He's talking about a budgie as well, so somebody must have had a budgie because it's flying around the room. In fact, it's just landed on a curtain, so you've got to have a memory of this budgie that somebody had in spirit. He wants me to bring you that as well. He's talking about things moving in your house. Okay, things moving in your house, Chris. Just spirit trying to get your attention, that's all. He's leaving you with a cross. He says somebody's got a cross belonging to somebody in spirit as well. So this lady in spirit left a cross here. He's leaving you with that. He's also wanting to say Margaret as well. I'll give you Jack, didn't I? Can you understand Jack, Chris? Because he keeps coming back, which is if they keep coming back, it's because they're trying to jog your memory. They want to get in. They want to say hello to you. It's like clicking his fingers like this. But Jack wants to say hello to you as well. Also, before he goes, I don't know if this is a first name or it's a first name, I think. I've got to give you the name Bartholomew as meaning something as well. Bartholomew. He's come, he says, because he's obviously been thought about. He's saying thought about, not so much spoken about, but he's heard your thoughts, so you've been thinking of him. That's why he thought he'd pop in and say hello, he says. That's why he thought he'd pop in and say hello. Just to let you know I'm still around, he says. Don't want to go thinking I'm not here, he's saying. We're all still around. Just keep talking to us. He's saying, just keep talking to us because we're still here. Okay, and he's going now. He's leaving you like this. So I don't know if you do that type of thing, Chris, you know, with your hands, but he's leaving you with this. So wants me to blow you a kiss. So I'm going to blow you a kiss, Chris. Okay. Oh, and your nan as well. Okay. So blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. Oh, Chris Reese, you can take some of it then, Chris, I've been told. So I'll come to you then. You got a dad in spirit, Chris? We'll try and get a bit more for you, because sometimes spirit will give the same message and it'll apply for a certain amount of, you know, to a few people. So what I usually do is try and get to people and just give them a little bit extra to make sure they know their relatives. My best friend, we would have had a cuppa together. Okay then. I'll take it you understand this is a dad in spirit, don't you? Okay. I'll go with you then, Chris, because I don't know. Richard's having to go through the messages now and get them up for me because I haven't seen your messages. Yes, my neighbour. Okay. Okay then, Chris. What we're talking about with you then, this lovely gent coming round you. You obviously need a little bit of healing as well, Chris. But yours is kind of, it's kind of as though you're a little bit confused, Chris. I don't know whether it's work-wise. It feels like work-wise or me. I've got a little bit of confusion as to what I want to do in my head, that type of thing. So apparently they're trying to sort you out from spirit. It's a bit like you're a bit dithery. You know what I mean? You're dithering about something. But apparently there's more work coming your way, he says. So be aware there's more work coming your way, Chris. You've got a connection, or you're going to have a connection to London, because it's taking me straight down to London with you. And I don't know where Hambridge is, but he wants me to give you Hambridge. And then he's moved from Hambridge, wherever that may be, to Cambridge as well. So there's going to be a link there as well. He's also talking about a link to the trains as well. So somebody likes, is that working? Or it's just told me a link to the trains. I don't know exactly what he means, because he's not saying working. I'll take it that somebody must like trains, but there's a link to trains. Also to the Isle of, I nearly said the Isle of Wight, but he's changed me and told me to say the Isle of Skye as well. So watch for the Isle of Skye. There's a new baby coming around you, Chris. Apparently you're very good with babies, in that people can give you the babies and you'll rock them almost to sleep, so they kind of calm down. So there's a new baby coming your way as well. Not telling me whether it's family or friends, but watch for the new baby. This gent wants to give you a pint of Guinness as well. But I'll take it, it's not for Iron with you. It's more, he wants to give you this pint of Guinness. So I think he's not going to say much more, Chris. The month of April means something, he's just said to me, and also September. So I'm going to leave you with his love, because he's going now. Thank you for talking to me, he says. So you must talk to him. And he's acknowledging that he's there listening to you as well. So I hope that was okay for you. I'll leave that with you then, Chris. Okay. What's going on here? I've got a lovely lady. I don't know who this is for yet. How are you, Jill? There's somebody on here. Hiya, Kayla. Hang on, I'm trying to make sense of what this lady's telling me. I've got a lovely lady in spirit who's given the name of Betty, and she's talking about somebody on here watching today is like works in a home, a care home or something like that. And I think Betty, oh, is it Hambridge is in Somerset? And Betty I think, was in that home. So if there's anybody on here that works in a care home or something like that and knew of Betty that's now in spirit, let me know. Because she's talking about them being a supervisor or something. So I think whoever this is for is a supervisor in a home or a care home or something like that. And Betty wants to say hello. Cheyenne, I work at Assisted. Cheyenne, do you remember Betty? Do you know a Betty in spirit? One of your, I don't know, patients or whatever? Sorry? Oh, Betty. Oh, Betty. I'd have passed tenant by that name. Did you, Cheyenne? So let's see. I don't think there's anybody else, but it's lovely, Betty. She's calling you like Cheyenne, a supervisor. She's calling you as a supervisor. So she obviously, I don't know if you actually do that for a living. All right, but she's talking about you being a supervisor, and she's describing you. All right, I'll come to you then, Cheyenne. She's describing, oh, I've got your nan here as well, but this lovely lady wanted to speak to you. She's describing you as a lovely lady and a very caring lady, and she wants to say thank you to you. All right, that's why she's come for. She wants to say thank you. I think it's for Cheyenne. She wants to say thank you to you because she's talking about, Cheyenne, that sometimes you don't feel appreciated, and she wants to make sure that you know. There you go then. She wants to make sure that you know that you are appreciated, okay? Because she's just said sometimes you think you're not. She says, I just wanted to pop in and say hello, but I am bringing in your nan, she's saying, because there's a lovely lady here with her that wants to talk to you that she's bringing in now. Now, this is a strong nan, all right? Now, this is on your mom's side as well, okay, that wants to say hello to you. A strong nan that is already linking in to you talking about your job. So she's linking into that because obviously Betty has got some kind of word, or she's she's quite with it, is Betty in spirit, because they're talking about you being promoted or getting some sort of promotion. So watch for that around you, Cheyenne, because they're both on about that. As I think that's what Betty probably meant when she called you a supervisor, and your nan has confirmed it, that there's a chance of promotion. So watch for that. But your nan's come because she's talking about, for you to go for this kind of thing, you need a bit more confidence in yourself. All right. So she's trying to up your confidence, she's saying. Now she's just gone like this. She's saying there's a bit more work to be done, a bit more study to be done. She's talking to me about a first aid course. So I don't know if you're due to go on one of them or you'll be going on one of them, but she's talking about a first aid course. All right. Now she's also talking to me about, Cheyenne, she's linked to the first aid course, and I've gone straight from that straight on to paramedics. So I don't know whether there's a link in your family to paramedics, or somebody's going to be thinking about going into that industry, paramedics, that type of thing, because your nan is also talking about a nursing link as well in the family. So you remember she's told you all this, but there is more study to be coming with you. Okay. She's also talking about, there's two things here. She's first of all talking to me about an engagement coming up around you. So watch for the engagement. But she's also talking to me about a different relationship that's having a few problems around you as well. She's saying that you're a very good listener, but you're the same as me. Oh, there you go. You're the same as me, Cheyenne, because she's saying you're a very good listener, but you can only kind of take so much of listening, and then you kind of switch off, and you're just kind of drifting the same as me. And she's having a bit of a giggle. All right. So watch for somebody that's talking to you, telling you all your problems, and you suddenly switch off like I do. She's just having a laugh. She wants me to give you lavender, but this is because she's talking about your sleep pattern is getting interrupted. She's not saying why, but your sleep pattern is being interrupted. So you need, there you go. So you need a little bit more sleep, she's saying. And I don't know if you get up early in the morning, Cheyenne, because what she's doing is telling me to make sure you go to bed earlier so that you get more sleep. That's what she's bringing. She's also talking about your dreams. She wants to bring in your dreams. And she's talking about they're not bad dreams. They're not bad dreams. So I don't know what's going on with your dreams, Cheyenne, whether you think they're bad or something like that, because your nan, for some reason, she wants to say to you, they're not bad dreams. They're not. So I don't understand what she means, but I'm sure you'll work it out. Okay. Anything else? Just wanted to pop in. She says, Betty brought me because she wanted to say hello to you and thank you. And your nan's popped in with her. So if your nan comes around you, you'll get that smell of lavender as well, because she's brought that. So watch for the nice smell of lavender as well. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. She wants to make sure you know that. All right. Very proud of you. So she's going now, Shine. I hope that was okay for you. 2 little ones. There you go, you see. So your nan knows everything. They know everything up there, don't they? So I hope that was okay for you. Okay. Got a dad here now. Got a lovely dad that's called, actually didn't say it's dad. He said to me, it's father here. So he wants to speak to somebody that used to call him father. We'll get a bit more in a minute. Hiya, Sarah. Father. Natalie Bentley. Hello, Natalie. Heather Green. Hiya, Heather. Yeah, I've got a lovely dad here, but he's calling himself father. So he was called father. They didn't call him dad. Hello, father. Or pop, he says. Pop. The youngsters used to call me pop. So if anybody's got a lovely dad in spirit that was called father, but also was called pop as well, let us know. He's lovely. You have the grandfather. Oh, Rich was talking to me. Oh, it's all right. Richard's talking to me saying that he used to call his grandfather was called Pops, but I know there's somebody on here, but he's saying father. But sometimes the youngsters used to call me Pop. The youngsters used to call me Pop. I know he had a cap as well. He's taking his cap. Okay, he's taking. Oh, Richard's saying he can take this as well, but I think there'll be somebody else as well, because he's making me look at the screen waiting for somebody. He's talking about cap, and he's also taking a cap off. Hang on, my father-in-law, and we called him Pops. Hold on then, Kate. Kate, can you take him with a cap that he used to wear, and he's taking it off, and he's talking about whoever he belongs to on here. They've done a good job. They've done a good job in something, and they need a bit more confidence and self-belief in themselves. Okay. I'll go back to that other lady, see if she can take it. No. This is a dad. It's a dad though. But it was obviously dad and granddad. Where was that other lady with the baby? Come on, lovely. Maxine, I can take all of them. I might have to split the link if certain people can take it all. I'll give you a little bit more. My dad in spirit and my great granddad Pops used to wear a cap. Oh, there's quite a few. Okay, he's going to have to give a bit more then. Talking about a bit more. He's talking about somebody recently then that's gone up steps or a ladder, and they've, you know how sometimes you miss a step and you've almost fallen or something? Somebody has missed a step on the way up or something, or tried to rush. Is bringing that in for some unknown reason. And also, oh, this is really strange, because Nick gave me this before. No, not Colleen. He's talking about a memory of somebody going and standing under a big waterfall. I don't know whether they were on holiday or something like that, but I can see them under a big waterfall. So this dad has got memory of that as well. So if anybody can understand a father then called Pop every now and again, and I can't remember where else to get, and the missing the steps, there you go. Hold on to Kate a minute, Richard. Kate, can you understand the waterfall that he's talking to me about as well? Because there's a memory of somebody actually standing under a lovely waterfall, and I can see this lovely blue water. It's lovely. You can almost see through it. It's almost like glass. He's talking about that as well. Daughter missed a step on the stairs. While you're talking about your daughter, there's a daughter, if it's this one or another one, Kate, he's talking about a daughter that's got kind of a pinky kind of tutu kind of dress. You know what I mean? That's very pretty, that's got this kind of tutu kind of style dress. He's bringing that as well, and somebody that likes to dancing and also the karaoke as well, one of the youngsters, because he's bringing that along as well, making me hold the microphone now, look, doing a bit of karaoke. He's talking to me about that. Also the name Jeff will mean something as well. He's just making sure I'm with the right person. Hopefully you can take this, Kate, and I'll carry on talking to you. That's what we got so far. Hopefully, I just want to make sure I'm with you. That was a bridesmaid. Okay, all right. Stick with you then, Kate. Come on then, lovely. He's talking to me about. He's just said to me the month of August will mean summer. All right, he's bringing that in, but he's actually saying that the month of August there's a passing in the month of August as well. And now he's totally changed the subject because he's talking about bushy eyebrows and eyebrows that are going astray, is saying. So I don't know whether he means his or somebody down here has been complaining about their eyebrows. You know, when you get the one or two that go astray and you have to pull them out. He's having a bit of a giggle about that. He's also talking to me about what's it called? A brace, you know, a tooth brace. He's got knowledge of somebody wanting, he wants me to say. So somebody's gonna be wearing a brace to straighten their teeth out as well. He's got knowledge of that. He says, I've popped in because you've been talking about me. I've been mentioned. He sounds surprised because he's making me say it as if he's surprised. They've been talking about me recently. So I thought I'd pop in, he's saying. Is it your husband? I thought I'd pop in, he says, and say hello. Now I've read your message. He wants to talk about your husband. That's how he's got to your husband. So he's going to talk about him for a second, Kate, because he's mentioning that he needs a little bit of healing, but he needs healing around his neck. It's his neck and his shoulders. He's talking about him being a little bit tense. You know that advert? He's just took me to an advert that used to be on the telly for tablets. It's tense, nervous headache. Take Anodin, and he just told me to tell you that. So your husband's obviously got a little bit of tension or something like that in his neck and his shoulders, and he just wants to mention him as well. Somebody's talking. He's just said to me, somebody's struggling with their sleep. Now I don't know whether it's you, Kate, or I'm still on your husband, but somebody's having problems with their sleep. They keep waking up, and he's acknowledging that as well. He says, I just wanted to let them know that I'm around and I know what's going on with everybody. He says, there is a discussion about schooling around somebody as well. Okay, there you go. He had, there is a discussion he's heard about a child schooling around you. And he's also talking about, I don't know whether this is a memory or what. Do you do this, Kate, as well when you talk sometimes? Because I don't usually do this. But he wants to talk about a rabbit, but it was like a rabbit, like they have pets at schools where you can take them home and look after them in the school holidays. But he's talking about that. I think it must be a memory or something that they used to bring the rabbit home for school holidays or something like that. He wants to bring that. Okay. He's also talking to me about a cat, but this cat has only got one ear, Kate. So he's got knowledge of a cat with one ear as well. Thank you for talking to me. Another one that he just wants to say, thank you for talking to me. So you must talk to him a lot. I think your husband does as well, but I don't know whether he mentions it to you because he's talking about your husband talking to spirit as well. Okay. So watch for that as well. Thank you for talking to me. Do you do this with you? Oh, hang on. I'm doing this with my hands, Kate. I think somebody's got a habit of doing this, but also for me, when I rub my hands together, it means that somebody's got some healing in their hands. So you've got a little bit of healing going on there, Kate, in your hands as well. But he wants to do this. But he says, I just want to, his words are, I want to send all my love to the family, he's saying. He actually says, I want to send all my love and happiness to the family. Please let them know that I'm still around. And he wants to let everybody know that he does go to everybody. He just doesn't want to stay in one place. He just visit everyone. Okay. So if everybody, is saying, oh, he doesn't visit me, he wants you to let them know that he does. He goes all over the place. He's going now. I'm off now, he's saying. Good as gold, he's just saying, right, I'm off now. I've done my bit, I've had my say, he's saying, and he's going. So I'll leave his love with you, Kate. Oh, this one's unusual. So I've got somebody else coming in now. That's quite unusual. I'll leave his love with you, Kate. Okay. Now I've got I've never had this before. This is really nice. I've got a gentleman here that's talking about puppets and making puppets. So a lovely gentleman in spirit that had this connection with actually doing the puppetry, and I mean the ones with the strings, the proper strings. It's just said to me, like Pinocchio, he says, like Pinocchio. So if anybody's got, a link with a lovely gent in spirit that had this, hang on a minute, it's still talking, especially wooden puppets, making wooden puppets on the string. So lovely granddad is coming in as granddad. Can you take somebody that used to make them, Mo, in spirit, this lovely granddad, dad in spirit? Because he keeps making me do this with the puppets. So I'm actually holding the puppets at the moment. He's making me do this. He's just said to me, I'm trying to find somebody to talk to. He's saying, I'm trying to find somebody to talk to. I was a puppet maker, so he actually did do the puppets. Okay, so somebody should be able to take him. He's lovely. He's not bought. It's somebody up here that used to make them. He's definitely with the making. I don't know whether it may not be a job. I think it's more of a hobby that he used to do. All right. So hopefully, Mo, can you take this, Mo? Because I don't know if there's anyone. Dad did puppets at the beach. He's actually made some. So my mother worked with puppets in Hamleys. Could be Dad. Okay, go with Mo a minute then. I need. He's quite into these puppets, Mo. So it's like he's got the puppets, and it's like he's making them. I don't want to make it fit, so there's hang on a minute, little puppets for our son. He's obsessed with the little girl giant that came to Liverpool. He's done made. Hang on a minute. My partner made little puppets for our son. Okay. So is your partner in spirit? I'll take it then, Jenny. I'm calling you Jenny as well. I've shortened your name. They'll make me sometimes shorten your name as to how they knew you. So it could be Jenny or Mo. Let's carry on for a little bit and see what we've got. Now, the gent that I've got here with the puppet is also mentioning football as well. I've just seen Liverpool on there. But he's just talking about football, but he's talking about somebody down here that's very good at football. There's somebody there's somebody down here that can do that kind of trick where they balance the ball on the foot and they keep bouncing it up and down or something. This lovely gent in spirit is talking to me about that. So there's another connection as well, another link that somebody should know. I'm just trying to narrow it down between Mo and Jennifer at the moment. He's just said to me November will mean something, but he's changed. Oh, that's funny, because he's changed November to Movember. And I know that that's when the lads, I don't know whether they shave their tashes on or they grow a tash. It's one of the ways round. And he's bringing that as well, because he's bringing me, oh, hold on then, Jennifer. He's bringing me this tash thing then, Jennifer. Can you, I'll split the link if it's both of you at the same time. We'll concentrate on you, Jennifer, for a moment. But Mo, hold on. But Jennifer, can you take the link to the moustaches? Movember he's talking to me about, Movember. But he's also bringing somebody that had a real, he's calling it a fine tash. Somebody had quite a thick tash as well that he knows of this gentleman. I don't want to ask questions. I hate doing that. Sometimes I'll forget. But he's talking about, okay, Jenny, he's talking about you dreaming about him. It's like you must have dreamt about holding his hand in your dream, because he's talking to me about that as well. And it's as if he was actually holding your hand, because he's holding your hand in bed as well. So I don't know if you remember that dream. He's also talking about, he wants me to give you a big red door, Jennifer. I don't know whether this big red, it's a lovely, great big new red door. I think he's got knowledge of it, because I'm saying to him, does this mean a new house? And he's not shaking his head. So he's got knowledge of a lovely bright red door. So hopefully you'll be able to take that. He's talking about that. Just said to me, Jennifer, enjoy your trip. Enjoy your trip. You know, I don't mean going off on a trip. You know, when we fall over, we almost fall over. And we used to say, enjoy your trip, did you? Oh, there you go. Okay. All right then. He's saying to you, did you enjoy your trip? I'll stick with Jennifer, yeah. Did you enjoy your trip, Jennifer? As if he's seeing you almost tripping up. He's talking about stiletto heels, Jennifer, but they're only the little ones, kind of pointed shoes with little heels, and it's like you've got them stuck. So I don't know if this is a memory for you where you've got the heel stuck in a paving slab, in the cracks in a paving slab. If not, I'd watch for it. Okay, because he's having a bit of a giggle of that. I could see you've got a neck. If that's you in the picture, I'm going to the necklace because he's making me grab a necklace, and he's doing this kind of thing. You know, when we play with our necklaces, and I'm taking it and means that that's what you do. That's a habit of yours, playing with your necklace, and he's noting that as well. Now he's still holding on to this necklace, and he's changed it. He's changed it into a locket, and he's talking about a lock of hair. So I don't know if you mean somebody's got that lock of hair in a locket, or somebody's got a lock of hair, but he's talking about another red one. Your car. Why did he, mind you, I suppose, no, I won't make it fit, but he showed me a red door. I'll leave you with a red door. But now he's onto this locket with a bit of hair as well, that he's talking to me about as well. Talking about hair, he's just said, she's had her haircut. Have you had your haircut, Jenny? He's just said, she's had a haircut. It's gone a bit shorter, I think. He's pushing it up a little bit shorter. So I don't know if he's watched you and you've had your haircut and he's making note of that. And he's going, I like it. I like it. And that's exactly what he's doing. I like it. His head's turned. I like it. I like it. I'm still here, he's saying. I'm still here. He's finding it hard. He's telling me, okay. He's telling me, Jennifer, he finds it hard to let you know that he's around, because it's kind of hard to, you're not picking it up so easy. So he finds it hard to let you know that he's around. So he's going to, it looks like he's going to change the way he's trying to get your attention, because he's talking about smoke. And it makes me feel as though he didn't smoke, or he didn't smoke a lot. But you're going to be able to smell smoke when he comes around you. And he's talking about cigar, what are they called? Oh, sorry. He's talking to me about cigar smoke. And he gave me Hamlet. So I don't know who connects with the Hamlet cigars. But watch for him coming around you with the smell of smoke, because he's trying to get your attention that way. He just says, I just want to send him a love. And he wants me to get, I'm no good at this heart thing, Jennifer. You know, when they make the heart shape, sorry, probably looks rubbish. But he wants me to do this for you, to send you a big heart. And that's exactly what he's doing. Send him a love, he's saying. Send him a love. She knows, oh, I'm getting sloppy now. I don't like doing the sloppy bits because it gets me upset sometimes. He says, send me a love, send him a love, send him a love, tell her I love her, tell her I love her, and send this big heart. So that's what he's doing. And also loads of butterflies. Yes, I smell him and I can take the smell of cigars. Okay, that's lovely. So he's going now. So making me blow your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you, Jennifer. I'll leave his love with you. He's lovely. He just makes me feel as though he's a bit of a cheeky chappy at times as well, Jennifer. But he's off now. He's waving. So I hope that was okay. Leave his love with you for now. So he'll be back. Okay. Because he said to me, I'll leave me love with her for a sec, he says. So I think he'll be back, Jennifer. So watch for that. Okay. Where are we going now? Now I've got, this is funny. I'm scratching me. What am I doing this for? You know what I've got? This is unusual. Mind you, I've had this before, where a dog has come. Not a person, a dog. So I've got a lovely dog that's looking for a, and I want to say her owner. And she is a lovely golden retriever. I've got a lovely golden retriever that's looking for somebody on here. Obviously, she's not come on her own, because I can see a lady with her. But if anybody would take a lovely golden retriever in spirit, and they're telling me that somebody kept the lead, as we do, because I've had loads of messages go up, dogs go up to spirit, but we keep their lead for a bit. Okay, so if anybody's got a lovely retriever in spirit and kept their lead for a while, as well, and their collar, and kept the collar, I want to still have the collar hanging up for a while as well. This is a golden retriever, though. It's a lovely dog. Is Nicola, whoever said they got lost a dog, definitely a golden retriever. Got the lead ball, getting the tattoo on the butterflies. Oh right, okay, Jennifer, I'm still reading. I'm just waiting for somebody to accept this lovely golden retriever that's, you've got to have hung its collar up. She's got a lovely collar that's hung there waiting. It's as if you're still waiting for her to come. Okay, also with the dog comes a lady. All right, was a staffy now. I've got a lovely golden retriever. If nobody can take her, I'll move on in a sec. But she's bringing, Bev, what's this? Yeah, Bev, is it mine? Me. Yes, I got the lead, ball, everything. Is it your retrieve? Mind you, Bev's a medium, so she'll know that she'll want, it's got to be a retriever. So I'm taking it. It might be for you then, Bev. I'll give you a little bit more anyway. You've got a mom in spirit as well, Bev, because I've got a lovely lady coming with this dog. The dog's trotted in as good as gold on her own first. It's as if she's come saying, "Oh, I want me mom, I want me mom." Apparently, you must have been holding, okay, Bev, you must have been holding the ball or the lead recently, because this dog has picked up on this, I think. And also, Bev, you should be able to, this dog's quite around you quite a lot, and it's like it's brushing itself against you, so you should be able to feel the dog around you as well. But the dog is bringing in the lady as well, so the lady's coming in for a word, I want to say, for a word. She's coming in quite strict, Bev, but in a loving kind of way. And she wants to say to you, I wish she'd look after herself. I do wish she'd look after herself. I wish she'd sort herself out. I wish she'd eat properly. Make sure you're eating our, the way she's talking is like this. Make sure you're eating our Bev. Make sure you're eating properly. None of this rushing around. None of this rushing around and missing meals. None of this. We want proper meals, she's saying, this lovely lady. We want proper meals. She says, you know who this is, with Mom. You know who this is, Bev. And I'm telling you, she's all concerned. She wants to look after you, Bev. That's what it is. She's concerned about your tummy. She's describing it as your tummy, but she's just saying it's just a bit upset. Your tummy's a little bit upset. It's all to do with she's talking about your digestion, Bev. So I don't know whether it's the food you're eating, but it's the upset stomach that she's bothered about. I want to make sure she's eating properly. She's also I know it's been cold recently, but your mum wants to put you in a great big scarf, a shawl. That's the word I want, a big shawl, and she wants to wrap you up, but she's almost like swaddling you, Bev, as though you need a bit of a hug and a bit of a cuddle. She wants to do that to you as well. She's also putting new glasses on you, Bev. So I don't know if you've just been or you need to go, but she's putting lovely new glasses on you. And I'll tell you what she's done. She showed me red framed glasses. So I don't know if you've got them already, or she's talking about a memory, but she's talking about red framed. She's still talking to me about glasses at the moment, Bev, but she's talking about Harry Potter glasses, the round ones like this. Oh, what are you doing this for? I don't do this. She's doing this. Oh, you see, she's concerned, ain't she, Bev? But she's doing this with glasses. She's talking about Harry Potter glasses, but she's doing this. We used to do, I can't remember why we used to do this at school, Bev, but I don't know if you know what she means. She's putting them up to my eyes like this and getting my fingers like this, doing this kind of thing. So I'll leave that with you. Now, she's now gone on to Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum, the strips, the old-fashioned strips. She's still on about food, Bev. So she's bothered about you not eating, bless her. She's lovely. But she's talking about, and she wants me to say, people that eat gum. Do you talk like this, Bev? Or did your mom? People that eat gum instead of eating meals. Okay. People that eat gum instead of eating meals, she's saying. I'm talking about that, she's saying. You know who you are, she's just said to me. I'm telling her now to change the subject. Change the subject. Okay. She's lovely. She's giving a little bit of a grin as well. She's changing now onto camp coffee, Bev. Remember the camp coffee? She's giving you the memory of that. She's also talking about fairies around you, Bev. So I don't know if, hang on a minute. Oh, she's actually, because I said to her, what do you mean? Fairies at the garden or what? And she's just said to me, no, fairy stories, fairy stories. So somebody used to read fairy stories or something like that, but she's bringing the fairies around you as well. Okay. You don't need them cards, she's just said. I don't know if you've been doing a lot of, do you do tarot or something like that? I don't know, Bev. But she's saying to you, yeah, I don't know who does. Watch for it, Bev, because she's certain about somebody. But anyway, onto the tarot cards, because she says, you don't need them cards, you don't need them cards. So I don't know if you've been doing a lot of card reading, and she's just saying, oh, you don't need them. But she's talking about that. I've got your nan here that wants a word. She's saying that wants a word. She's also, she just said to me, your nan's on your case, Bev. Your nan's on your case. They all just want to look after you. They're really lovely, Bev. And I don't want to keep nagging you, but they keep bringing up this food thing. So they're obviously trying to make sure that you eat. Your nan's on your case. She wants to make you a great big apple pie, Bev. These apple pies are lovely, homemade apple pies. And you know the ones where when they when they I don't know what it's called. When they bake a pie, they put something in the top that opens it to let the air out or something. Your nan's doing that, so she must have used one of them. So I don't know what she's talking about on the cards then, because I don't know what it is. I'll ask her in a minute, see if she gives me an answer. But your nan wants to give you this lovely apple pie. Oh, the card thing. I don't know if she means it. I don't know what she exactly means, but she's going on about, Bev, you need a bit of more confidence. You know what I mean? A little bit more self-belief. So I don't know if it's supposed to be symbolic or I've got it wrong somehow, because she definitely said cards, but now she's saying it's more, you need a bit more confidence and a little bit more self-belief in your gifts. That's what she said to me, in your gifts. Okay. Anything else? Totally changed the subject, and I'm back to your mom now. Totally changed the subject, and she's now on about trains, but she's calling them choo-choos. So the choo-choo train goes down the track. So I think she's doing kind of a memory or something like that. Choo-choo train, yeah, that's it, like a funnel. Choo-choo train goes down the track. I don't know why she's bringing that in. Must mean something. But now she's going to go in a minute because she's going quite quick with me now and changing subject. She's on about York, a trip to York. She's saying a trip to York, and also Banbury Cross. And I think she actually means Banbury, because I said to her the poem or the nursery rhyme. She said no, Banbury Cross. So there's going to be a link there somehow as well, Bev. But they're all wanting to. Your granddad's here as well, and also Tom. You've got loads of people around you, Bev. You know that anyway. There's a gentleman here that you should be able to smell his pipe smoke that wants to send his regards to you. There's a gentleman in spirit called Ed, and also there is a. Oh, I'm doing this because when I don't understand what they're on about, I go, what? There's a gentleman in spirit that's talking about a Toyota car. Total change of subject. So somebody must have had a Toyota car, Bev. But all these people in spirit just want to say hello to you. So they're all sending their love. She knows we're around. She knows we're around. We're around. But it doesn't hurt to reinforce it, though, does it? That's what they're saying. It doesn't hurt to reinforce the fact that we're still here. Okay, so we're all sending you love, Bev. Your dog's just sat here. Your dog's still here, by the way, but sat down right next to me. Lovely dog. Lifting its paw up now. So your dog's almost saying goodbye as well, lifting a paw up. Okay, so sending you love, Bev. There you go. Blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay. you want adverts, Richard, or do you want me to carry on? Craig. It's up to you. Just do adverts so I can have a quick sip of me pop, and I'll be back in a second.
The SPTV Divine Guidance Oracle Pack, a unique blend of inspiration and artistic beauty. Our captivating set of 78 cards combines the power of ancient archetypes, celestial guidance, and the essence of life itself to provide you with a unique tool for self-discovery, clarity, and transformation, all lovingly housed within an exclusive rigid box. The pack includes a booklet that delves into every card in detail, some of which carry dual meanings for deeper interpretation. The booklet also features 8 distinctive card spread layouts. Among these treasures, you'll discover 22 major arcana, 9 main archangels, 4 elements, and 40 life cards, each a work of art, radiating beauty and delivering profound messages that resonate deeply within your being. The SPTV Divine Guidance Pack, where beauty meets enlightenment. Pre-order today and unlock the extraordinary wisdom that awaits you. To be among the pioneers in experiencing our forthcoming collection and to reserve your pack in advance, as well as to access more details, including a sample audio description, kindly visit sptv.uk/cards.
Join us at the Bognor Regis Spiritualist Centre for a captivating mediumship demonstration on Saturday the 11th November from 7:30 p.m. Experience an evening of connection with the spiritual realms, featuring the talents of Bill Hughes, David Hale, and Caroline Johnson. For more information and to book tickets, please visit bognorspiritualistcentre.co.uk.
Nadija Bajami, a proficient strategic hypnotherapist, mind coach, grief educator, accomplished Reiki master, and gifted psychic medium, extends a warm invitation to join us on an exploration during a 4-week introductory mediumship course. As a special privilege, this extraordinary opportunity is being offered to our esteemed VIP members without any associated costs. Immerse yourself in the art of refining your innate talents and finding balance in communion with the realm of spirits. The course begins on Sunday, November 5th, at 7 p.m. via Zoom, and details will be placed in the VIP lounge. For more information on becoming a VIP, visit sptv.uk.
Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers, each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
Right, the next person I've got a gent in spirit that's calling himself Craig. So if anybody could take a Craig in spirit, let me know. I thought it would be somebody on here, but obviously he's not. He's just saying, I'm Craig. So I've got a lovely Craig in spirit that wants to speak to somebody on here. I don't know who yet. He's gone a bit quiet, so we'll wait and see if anybody could take Craig, and then perhaps he'll take... He's just said to me, well, I'm not a big talker, and it's funny because he's just said to me, I'll talk when I find the right person. But I've just said to him, you're going to have to give me a little bit more than that, I think. Casey, is it you? Casey, you can take Craig. I'll give you a bit more to make sure it's with you then, Craig. He's not a very big talker, Casey, but he's just said he's a bit cheeky, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'll talk when I've found the right person. Right, and he's being a bit cheeky to me at the moment because he's just saying, you do your job, you know what I mean? That type of thing. So he's a bit cheeky, but he's kind of a lovable cheekiness, you know what I mean? It don't bother me. So I hope you can understand him being a bit like that. He's just said to me, I've popped in. I've popped in just to see how this works. And that's what he's done. I've popped in to see how this works. He's got a bit of a swagger. If I was walking up and down a platform at the moment doing this in church, I'd be swaggering like this. You know what I mean? I'm Craig, this type of thing. Do you understand what he's talking about? That's good. Wants to say hello. Okay. Just wants to let everybody know that I'm okay. He says, people still talk about me. People still talk about me. He's calling himself, but when he was down here, he's calling himself, I was a bit of a nuisance. I was a bit of a nuisance. It's like he's saying, I used to wind people up a little bit. So I hope you can understand that. He's giving himself a bit of a tough time now. He's saying, I was a bit of a nuisance. I used to wind people up a little bit, he's saying. But I'm with my nan now. So he's got a nan in spirit with him as well. He says, I've got company up here, he's saying. So I think when they say that, it means that they've heard somebody saying down here, I wonder if Craig's all right. I wonder if he's got somebody up there with him. And he's obviously saying, I've got my nan up here with me as well. He's also saying, I've got my dog. So he's got a dog with him. I don't know whether he means he always wanted a dog and he's got one now. I think he's, by the sound of it, Casey, he's picked up a dog in spirit because he's saying that he's got a dog in spirit. So he's looking after a dog in spirit. That's what he's trying to say. There's a new baby coming around you, Casey is talking about on a friend link. He's just said to me, oh, a friend's having a baby. A friend's having a baby. Okay, so he's talking to me about that as well. All right, so what's for the baby link? There is a twin link in your family, Kate. I've got your nan and I've got nan and him having a discussion in my ear hole at the moment. There is a twin link in your family. Oh gosh, they're having a Barney. I can't cope when I can hear them. I can hear them having a bit of a niggle at one another. So they're having a bit of a niggle. So I can't hear what they're talking about at the moment. Oh, sorry, Casey. If I'm going mad, it's because they're doing my head in. Stop it. Anyway, he's talking about, there is a twin link in your family. And your nan is talking about, there is also a nursing link in your family as well. Your nan is coming in saying to you, Casey, she wants me to say to you, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, Casey. She's talking about sometimes you feel like treating yourself or you treat yourself, but you feel a bit guilty about it. You know what I mean? And she wants to say, be kind to yourself. And she's just said to me, can you tell her she's got to look after herself? You've got to look after yourself before you look after anybody else. So take care of yourself. Now, she wants to put glasses on you. I'm hoping that's your picture there, Casey, but she's putting glasses on you. But these are tinted glasses, like sunglasses. They're not exactly sunglasses, so I don't know if you have trouble with the light or something like that, that you need your glasses dimming a little bit because she's putting them a little bit dimmer, if you know what I mean. She's bringing those to you as well. I've gone into false eyelashes again now. Now, your nan's talking to me about false eyelashes. She's got knowledge of somebody that had false eyelashes. All right, she's just saying, oh, somebody's had their eyelashes done, they're false ones, they stuck them on. She's talking to me about that. Now, she's also talking to me about a beauty spot. But it's funny, this is, because it's like it's been stuck on. It's not a real one. So I don't know exactly what's going on, because I don't know whether somebody has dressed up or put a beauty spot on their face or something like that, or had it removed maybe. But she's talking about somebody with a beauty spot anyway. It's like a stuck on one or they've had it removed. She's talking to me about that. She's too busy at the moment having a little bit of a niggle at Craig that's still standing there. She wants to give you the memory, Casey, of when we used to play cards and we used to put them in a triangle, build them up. Okay, she's talking to me about that as well. And she wants to, she's been watching you, Casey, putting your hair up, putting it down, like trying to make a decision how to wear your hair. Putting it up, putting it down, putting it up, putting it down. Changing the subject again. Craig's still here, but your nan's talking now. Your nan's talking about somebody that had a Is that a fairy? I think it's a fairy or it's a princess bedspread. But if it's a fairy or princess, they've got a wand. So somebody must have had this pink bedspread or something with either fairies on or princesses on with wands. And she's just saying, I'm aware of that as well. I saw that, she's saying. Okay. There's another keen footballer around you, she says, Casey. And this one, she's giving me the lad that's bouncing the ball on his knee. So watch out for the very keen footballer around you. She says, I just wanted to pop in and bring Craig, she's just said, to say hello to you as well. So Craig's here, and Craig is okay as well. He's still here. Apparently they do get on, but they do niggle. All right, but she's just told me we get on really. There's a link for you to Spain, Casey. Nan says there's well, she's actually calling it now a trip. So watch for the trip to Spain, and also a link to Tenerife as well. She's bringing the link to Tenerife, so watch for that for yourself as well. Okay, and before she goes, I'm going to go in a minute. She's just putting makeup on me. And I said, oh, what are you doing? Sparkly makeup. You know, when they put them on their eyes, sparkly makeup. But she's changed it because she gave me the big sparkly makeup. And I went, ooh. And then she's turned it into a drag queen. Okay, a drag queen with big sparkly makeup. So I think there's going to be a link. I don't know whether you or somebody will go and see a show. Okay, there you go. A show or something with a lovely I can see this drag queen actually, so I'll describe her to you, because this drag queen, she's got blonde hair, but she's kind of put it up in like a big bun, you know what I mean? It's up here in a big bun, and she's, oh, hang on a minute, she's showing me this drag queen. This drag queen's got loopy earrings, you know, the round earrings, and she's got really sparkly blue eyeshadow. So it's bright blue almost eyeshadow on her as well. She's got this lovely dress, like a blue kind of glittery dress. So I don't know if you've got knowledge of this drag queen already, or you're going to have some knowledge, because she's even given me the description. It may well be coming up, but I'll leave her with you. She's just popped in, like I say, to say hello. Just wanted to chat, she's saying. I just wanted to chat. I've got no specific thing to say, she's just said to me, other than I just wanted a chat. So she's going now. So I'm going to leave her and Craig's love with you. Craig's a bit of a prankster, Casey. So I'd watch for things moving in your house, and that'll be him, because he's like, I'm going to hide that. That type of thing. So watch for that happening around you as well. But I'm sending the love. They want me to send the love. So I hope that was okay for you, Casey. Right then, I think I've just about finished now, Richard. So thank you everybody for listening. We've got a new show tomorrow, haven't we? What was you going to say? 6 o'clock there's a show. There you go. It's on the screen, I think. I can't see the first name. Something and Jessica. So, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time, if not before. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.